So if you get hurt on the job in Washington, D.C. and you aggravate a pre-existing condition, you can still get workers' comp benefits. Let me explain by telling you a story about Rick. He's one of our clients. He's someone we helped get workers' comp benefits. He's working for a big delivery service all day long. He's going all through D.C., delivering everything from envelopes to 60, 70-pound boxes of equipment all through the city, up and down off of his delivery truck, opening and closing that door all the time, loading, unloading, stacking it all up, bringing it to the different offices, different businesses, different homes, what have you. And he's about 60 years old, so he's probably had a little bit of wear and tear on his back all these years, a degenerative condition. And one of these days he is delivering a package. It's a heavy piece of equipment, and he picks it up and his back goes out. So goes to the doctor, gets some medical treatment. They do imaging, MRIs, x-rays, and they show he has a degenerative condition in his spine, like most people who are 50 and 60 and walking around out there. All right. Now, the difference was he had never felt this. He didn't have any symptoms from it. Really didn't even know he had it. And it didn't affect his ability to earn a living. He was able to work as a delivery driver, every day until this one incident. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back, really. Okay, it made it symptomatic. It aggravated it or exacerbated it. So we were able to get him a good settlement because of that, by working with his doctors and making sure that they explain that, yes, Rick had this pre-existing condition, but it was the work injury that made it symptomatic. It was the work injury that made it so he couldn't work anymore, and he needed medical treatment and couldn't go back to work. So that's one thing to really be careful of, because a lot of insurance companies will tell you in the beginning, and probably a lot of lawyers too, oh, that's a pre-existing condition. Oh, that's probably responsible for the injury, instead of, what happened at work. All right. So your body, don't believe it. You need to get to the right people who are going to evaluate that for you, kind of give you the best advice on that going forward. I'll tell you, the settlement for Rick was a good one. And it's really fortunate that, we were able to get all that work done in advance, get him everything he deserved, because he can't go back to work in that kind of line of work anymore. It's too physical for him now. It's too heavy duty. So that's one thing to really keep in mind. I think when you're, if you have an injury where there's any question of whether there is a pre-existing condition or underlying condition. Thanks.